15.5 in that matchup there. All right, next slate, it is going to be in the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. And we have ourselves a game one in the East. Carolina taking on Boston, 8 o'clock Eastern puck drop in Beantown. Boston open minus 150, total 5.5. We're seeing a nickel move toward the Bruins up to 155. Once again, the Bruins open $1.50 up to minus 155. Totals 5.5. 58% are leaning Boston, 63% shaded toward the under. Right now, Carolina's plus 140 on the money line. Boston plus 190 on the puck line. We have Peter Mrazek for the Canes, Tuukka Rask for the Bruins. And before we dive into this game, got to give a shout out once again to Proline Master and Brian Stevens. Proline Master and Brian Stevens, very active in our NHL hockey videos. Now, real quick, I told you I had kind of I wouldn't say a nightmare of a day, but took my car to the shop yesterday just for inspection and some standard maintenance and all that good stuff. And they had indicated that they could not pass the car unless they put on new tires. The tires were too bald. The tread was all jacked up, and so they needed new tires. I said, yeah, no problem. Go ahead and throw them on. The problem was it was around 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I got there at 4:30, so I'd already been at the dealership for an hour and a half, and they said, all right, we're going to have to give you a loaner car, and we'll take care of everything tomorrow. And I was like, oh my God, is it that bad? What's wrong with the car? Is it an alternator or a timing belt or something like that? And the lady said, no, we just got to put on some tires, but at 6 o'clock the mechanics go home. And I was like, don't you guys pay overtime? Like, aren't they can just finish the job. It's not going to take them long. Like, no, they go home at 6, so we'll give you a loaner car and this and that. And not only did they give me a loaner car, but when I return it to the dealership today or tomorrow, I don't know if this is going to be a 2 or 3 day process, but I have to fill the tank. So I'm going to pay about $1,200 in tires, and got to fill the tank up for him too. I got, but anyway, they've always been well to me, so I trust them, but I trust them to do a good job. But I don't know if it's weird. I never heard of a mechanic not finishing the job. They're like, we'll just finish this tomorrow. We'll put these tires on tomorrow. Very weird to me. But anyway, let's dive into this game once again. Hurricanes, Bruins. Boston's minus 155, totals 5.5. Now, Boston is third in goals allowed. We're looking at just 2.5 goals per contest in that category there. They're also 6-1-3 in their last 10 taking on Carolina. So pretty good success against Carolina over the past couple of seasons. Boston's winning 69% of their games at home. They're winning 64% of their games as the favorite. And most importantly, they're winning 72% of their games at the current market price. They're also 19-8 straight up, taking on teams allowing 2.6 to 2.9 goals per contest. So I know that's a very bizarre stat, but it's definitely something to note there. Boston, very good in several different categories. Next category here, Carolina. They've dropped 2 out of 3 games against Boston this year. They're also winning just 46% of their games as the official road dog. They're 2-8 straight up in their last 10 in Boston, if you're into historical trends there. And Carolina ranks 19th in road scoring. They're averaging just 2.7 goals per contest when traveling. Now, total-wise, Carolina is 71% to the over in their last 7, 5-2 to the over in their last 7 on the road. Boston 6-1 to the over in their last 7 taking on Carolina. Once again, if you're into historical trends. So once again, I got to lean chalky here, very chalky play. Give me the Bruins minus 155 and the over 5.5 in that matchup there. I was literally just thinking during that bit, like, I wonder if my troll accounts knew that I was stuck at the dealership yesterday. I'm sure they would have reported that if they knew. But these troll accounts are getting wild. It's hilarious. Not the first, won't be the last. All right, next and final slate for the show. It is going to be in Major League Baseball. And I got to be honest with you guys, because of all the shenanigans with the car dealership and the tires yesterday, I was only able to get through about half the Major League Baseball slate. So If you want the picks for the rest of the games, we have some of the earlier games that I can cover, but if you want some of the later games, just consult some of my troll accounts and they'll fill you in on the picks. And then we can check tomorrow and see if they actually lined up with the real Brock page. We'll take a look at that. But anyway, Major League Baseball, let's go ahead and dive into the White Sox taking on, the Angels taking on the Tigers. That's going to be a 1:10 Eastern first pitch in Detroit. I don't have any line for this game right now. No line for this game at the moment. It is around 4 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. We do have Trevor Cahill for the Angels, Ryan Carpenter for the Tigers. Now Cahill's just 1-3.